Taurus, welcome to your mid-month reading for October. And before I begin, I want to say really quickly that I did mark down the price of the personal readings. They're now on sale for $99. I don't know how long I'll keep this sale up. So if you want a personal reading, be sure to get one before the price goes back up if you've been wanting to get one, or if you're just curious, or if you want to buy one, be sure to get one. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into your October 2023 mid-month reading here, Taurus, and let's take a look. I'm going to pull your oracle cards first, and then we will pull the tarot. Some of you could have Cancer in your chart. You could be dealing with a Cancer. Alrighty. I do feel like a lot of you are in a gestation period. You're in a period of constriction, but not like in the sense that like you're losing your freedom or anything like that. But it's like, I think this card says winter's dream, gestation period. I do feel for some of you, it's like you're going through a rebirthing process. It's interesting too, because we are going to be having a solar eclipse in Libra on the 14th. And I think everybody's going to be going through a rebirthing period. But right now, you're specifically in one. And a lot of energy is probably really focused on your inner world at this time with this Cancer card. It's like you're immersed in your inner world, or at least the universe is wanting you to immerse yourself in your inner world, to reconnect with your inner world. I'm also picking up energies around the home too, and family, because Cancer can rule the home and family. And also just like your private affairs, personal life, your inner world, and emotionally how you feel and all that type of stuff here. It's interesting. I'm seeing like, if you take a look at this card, it says energetic movement, and there's a snake here. And this card is always like my transmutation energy, right? Like transmuting energy, right? And so some of you, I do see like, may even have a Scorpio placement I'm hearing as well, but definitely a rebirthing period going on at this time. And I do see you here resurrecting pretty soon. Gestation period kind of reminds me of like, you know, a butterfly in a cocoon, right? It has to stay in the cocoon before, you know, so basically like the strength of its wings, so it'll be able to fly and survive. It's like it like builds its strength through breaking out of the cocoon, so it has to build up its strength. And that's what I'm kind of seeing you doing here, towards like you building up your inner strength, so that way you can burst into the world forthright. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Let's take a look here. Woo, Taurus about the money. Woo. Like they always are. Let's get it. Let's see. Ooh, I see a lot of you working here, working hard. You could be struggling like with your faith at this time. And when I say faith, it's like faith in something particular, right? You feel like there's a lot of burdens on you, maybe a lot of responsibilities at this time, with the Ten of Wands being in your challenge. But it's not nothing you can't handle. You know what I mean? And a lot of you, it's like through these responsibilities, though, you're actually becoming better. Some of you, it's like you're literally like your well-being in general is becoming better. Also, too, I'm picking up like your looks could be becoming better. Maybe you're working out, maybe you're getting in shape, whatever the case might be. It's like you're starting to take care of yourself, the Queen of Pentacles. You're starting to nurture yourself. And that word may sound corny, right? Like nurture, but I think there is like this energy with you right now towards like you're working on yourself and also working. Oh, you could have a messenger coming your way quite soon. I'm not sure what the context will be. I'm going to have to clarify it. But I do feel like there could be like a messenger coming your way. I'm also seeing like if you've been needing some sort of advancement or help, I do see that here as well, this Page of Cups. Also, I'm seeing somebody reach out to you, and you could be reaching out to somebody here as well. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going toward what we got. Woo! Yeah, I think you're having to surrender and have faith and take things as they come. A lot of you learning how to be present, like how to really just be here in a way. And it's interesting too, a lot of you are moving in the direction of success that you can't quite see from the tarot. I can kind of see this. But the Chariot, again, the archetype of Cancer, it's like, it's almost like you're being called forth back home to yourself, so that way you can expand outward in the world again. And I think the direction and purpose of your life may change a little bit, but not in a negative way. I think you may actually find like a sense of deeper fulfillment in regards to something that you're chasing or wanting to chase. The Nine of Cups is your advice here. It's interesting. A lot of you, it's like I think this is a reminder that the law of attraction is always active, right? So it's like our thoughts, our emotions are constantly creating our reality. And a lot of you is like you're going through a period of, there's a lot of responsibility. You feel the burdens. And it's like you really don't have time to rest in a way. It's like you have to work. You have to kind of do things. You got to keep going. And it's like you're not able to enjoy the fruits yet, but you will. I think it all will pay off for you, Taurus. You have the Two of Swords and the outcome. So there's an emotional peace and balance finally. And if you take a look, you can see the moon up there in the corner. And Libra also represents balance, right? And peace and harmony. And moon represents your emotional world, your home life, family, all that stuff. So things are coming back into equilibrium. And I do see you here being able to enjoy, relax, and feel the harmony. But right now it's like this is a I feel like you just don't have really time to rest in a way. Taurus has got shit to do. Taurus has got shit to do. Let me take that back, because Tauruses don't like shit, but Taurus has got quality stuff to do. All right, let's get into this. Let's go deeper. We're gonna go deeper with this shadow deck. What's really going on underneath the surface? I can't talk. Two of Cups here. A lot of you are working hard at this time, right? So that way you can actually enjoy yourself later. And also and the Two of Cups is also the emotional connection to yourself and how you feel about yourself. And that in turn, like how you feel about yourself is also how like you'll show up to your relationships. So there's both things that you're doing at this time. It's like you're working on yourself, working on your own emotional world. So that way you can improve the relationship with yourself and others. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. I'm telling y'all. Some of y'all are like, damn, I got stuff to do and I don't want to really do it, but I got to do it. Look at this card. This card is so awesome. In the midst of uncertainties and possibly you feeling uncertain about things, it's like you still have faith, which is a good thing. Clarify this 10 of Wands for your challenge. You have the Hermit. Trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's interesting. Your eyes are starting to adjust to the dark, but you're still looking for that light at the end of the tunnel. But it's like you can see it, but it's like what that light at the end of the tunnel represents is like the knowingness that, okay, I am like things are becoming more certain in a way. Clarify this Page of Cups. You have the Queen of Cups here. Look at that. Whoever did the artwork for these cards is amazing. You have the Queen of Wands here on this Page of Cups. Also, too, if somebody comes towards you and wants to, honestly, some of you may need a little bit of fun in your life to enjoy some things. You know what I mean? It's like, yes, work is one thing, but you have to also enjoy your life. And I'm also getting it, and I'm getting here, it's like, some of you, there could be some sort of emotional gesture coming your way. And if it makes you happy, or if you feel like intuitively led to do something, I would do it, because I do think it will make you happy here. Clarify this Chariot. King of Pentacles. It's the King of Spheres. King of Spheres here. It's interesting. I think you're metaphorically burning off a lot of dead wood, right? It's like a phoenix rising through the ashes, right? It's like breaking down. You get what I'm saying. Some of you've been lacking. It's interesting. Maybe you're lacking a sense of, I think you're lacking a sense of fulfillment when it comes to also your work too, and your career, and just like your purpose in general. Like, it's like you're wondering, like, you're trying to find, or you're trying to tap back into like the passion of work, right? Of finding something you love and doing it. A lot of you have gone through a very deep period of growth, and it's interesting too, because I think you could be outgrowing certain things in your life at this time. And it's like, and it's like you may be staying or doing something because you've gotten comfortable with doing it. You have the Five of Cups here. Emotional desires, allowing yourself to do the things that you emotionally like to do and you emotionally enjoy. Life isn't just always work all the time, and I think that's something you could be learning at this time, is like how to balance your career, work with the things that bring you emotional joy and happiness. And that's what I think you're figuring out here, and you're balancing with the Two of Swords and the outcome. It's like you're finding the perfect balance, or you're finding a better balance in general. Clarify this Two of Swords and the outcome. King of Cups here. Boom, there you go. There you go. It's like you've been tussling with your shadow a bit here. But I think you're making peace with something here. And I see you're also like really doing a lot more personal things for yourself that make you emotionally more happy, or just bring balance back into your life. Look at those colors. Don't they look cool? All right, let's see. Blessings. You're working to create your future blessings at this time. Exploration. Woo. The journey. Some of you, it's like you're getting ready to burst forth in the world in a newer direction with newer purpose here. Butterfly transformation. Yep. So you're going through I was just talking about the butterflies in the heart of the spread. So y'all just think I just be saying shit. So you're definitely going through a transformation. You have this house card and it says familiarity. Like I said with the moon card, home life, personal life, your inner foundation, where you're at, how rooted you are and where you're at, and also how that's affecting like your own world, your own inner world. But things look like they're going to be improving here. Definitely feel like things are going to be improving here in the future. Page of Cups, what that house card is like, it's interesting. If things have been feeling like overwhelming, it's like there's something coming in to support you or help you here. Some of you could be like spicing up your home, changing things, decorating things. Spooky season, so maybe you're like, maybe you're putting your Halloween decorations up or something, and it's like the creative approach to something is bringing you a sense of inspiration. You have the staff card that says direction, and then you have the lantern here, which it says illumination. A lot of you have been it's interesting, maybe even I am picking this up, Taurus. It's like I think a lot of you are finding your fulfillment in external things, but it's like how long can you keep doing that before you really have to come back and reconnect with yourself and reconnect with the divine and your own inner nature, right? And your own inner world. And I think that's something to pay attention to, because it's like by improving your inner world, you're going to continuously improve your external world. You have this chain attachment card. A lot of you are also going to be breaking your attachment to certain emotional attachments you have to the past, right? And I'm feeling like they're like memories though, like, you know, like there's certain things that I feel like you associate with pain, and so that's what stops you from doing certain things that you need to do. But it's like you're breaking those, it's like you're breaking those here, like you're breaking the chain of emotional attachments to certain things, and you're allowing yourself to actually enjoy things and have more pleasure in life. And not feel guilty for doing so, or not fearing that, oh my gosh, it's a moment of time before everything goes to shit. You know what I mean? You have this key, and it says reveal here, unlocking the door. You're unlocking your inner world, which is bringing emotional peace, inner peace. And it's like the key, the answer to the questions that you've been asking. It's like you're finding the keys, and now you're able to open the doors, right? You ever be like, you know how like you're kind of like forced, you know, like I'm just gonna use an example, like let's say the escape room. Some of y'all, it's like metaphorically, even your life's been like the game, the escape room. And it's like you're trying to find all the clues and the pieces and the keys, and you're like, oh shit, I forgot about that. And oh wait, does this work? And it's like you're figuring out your own inner world, and you're figuring out how to get out of this escape game in a way. And again, when you open the door, you go out into the world. And if you think about it, the world card is the archetype of Saturn, and Saturn is associated with the 10th house, which represents the world, which represents the public, right? And the 4th house, the the 4th house is the home. And so even when you think about astrology, it's like when you open your front door, you leave the 4th house, your home, and you go into the world, the 10th house. Total opposite. So that's what I got for you, Taurus. I appreciate y'all for watching. Be sure to book a personal reading with me. They're on sale, $99. It's the lowest I'm going to have them. Also, too, you know, we do have a solar eclipse coming up. So if you want to know what's going on before the eclipse or a little bit after the eclipse or just whenever, I suggest you book a reading with me. So that way, you know, if you have any questions, we can answer them specifically. And we can start this new solar eclipse cycle off fresh, ready, and yeah. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button, bell, and I'll talk to y'all later.